Hello, Internet. It's Adam Maliki and Aaron here. We are once again talking about Captain Marvel, a movie that has had so much coverage, you can't escape it. So much controversy. This movie, Disney has pushed this film so hard. I mean, it's inescapable. You see ads everywhere, including the one you see, right below the Deadline logo. So, of all this controversy, all of Brie Larson's comments about the movie being woke and how the movie isn't that good, and Rotten Tomatoes and the review bombing, and then they removed the want to see score, and then they changed the whole thing, and then the audience score is getting just destroyed. Then they removed like 54,000 people. It's been chaos. It's been just craziness. But if there is one real positive so far with this movie is that it is making money. It's not a Solo 2.0 or a Justice League 2.0. As you see right here, it says Captain Marvel darting to super 156 million to 160 million opening. I mean, no one can deny that is great. That's actually, when you think about other movies, that's bigger than Deadpool. It's bigger than Suicide Squad. It's much bigger than Wonder Woman. What else? Bigger than Spider-Man: Homecoming. It's bigger than majority of the Marvel movies, with the exceptions of Black Panther, Infinity War, the first Avengers, Avengers 2. There was a Civil War, and Iron Man 3. So it's definitely on the high end for Marvel. So kudos for them. They did it. They managed to defy the odds once again. Even though this movie looked like just DOA. Like, who's gonna watch this? Turns out just a lot of people, apparently. So it's apparently gonna get at this moment 63.5 million Friday. That'd be just under Beauty and the Beast. It'll probably be higher once the evening showings start, and then it's under Batman v Superman 81.5 million. So it's in good shape. But for how long will it be in good shape? That is the real question. Because, Batman v Superman, although it had such a strong start, it plummeted so hard. That movie imploded. It just died after opening day. Because that movie, it felt like, 38% from Friday to Saturday. It had one of the worst Friday to Sunday drops ever, like at 58%. It was brutal. The movie dropped like 69%. It kept dropping and dropping, never recovered once. And the movie never even doubled its opening weekend. That is horrible. Will that happen to Captain Marvel? I don't think it will be that extreme, because that takes some extraordinarily bad word of mouth in order to do that. But I don't think it'll be. It definitely won't be as likely as like Black Panther or Wonder Woman. I'd say it'll probably, if it does reach to like 160, I think it should at least reach 400. And if it does, then great. And it's also doing pretty good overseas too, especially in China. I mean, in China it did like 34 million opening day, which is second biggest for all the Marvel movies except Infinity War. So as of right now, this movie's a hit. This movie's a smash, and you can't really dispute that. But let's look at the other movies here quickly. There's How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. It's gonna fall like 53%, at least at this moment from early estimates. It's not great. It'll probably make How to Train Your Dragon 2 money, which may not sound all that great, but considering that was a 5-year gap, considering Lego Movie, which also had Lego Movie 2, which had a 5-year gap, did so much worse than the first one. That's an automatic victory. Got Medea Family Funeral dropping 70%. Yeet. Lego Movie 2, there it is. 97.2 million. That's abysmal. First movie made like 250 domestic. This is horrible. It's better than Ninjago, but it's abysmal. And Alita Battle Angel. Now I know there's this whole Alita challenge thing that's been going on, and I mean that's a good cause. I mean I haven't seen the movie. The trailers and just did not do it for me, and I just had no interest. But I've heard really good things about it. But as you see right here, this Alita challenge really isn't panning out very well because it's gonna just drop hard because Captain Marvel is direct, super direct. competition because both are female-led pictures. And this movie, I know people are trying to defend it so hard. People are rooting for it. They want it to succeed, but the brutal truth, this movie's a flop in the States at least. This movie just bombed. No, general audiences did not care. They just didn't show up. Now it's doing much better overseas, but with Captain Marvel dominating overseas right now, taking over, I don't think this movie is going to reach past 400 million. So that sequel is not going to happen because it just wouldn't be financially worth it if this movie had since this movie had little to no audience here in America. So yeah, I'm sorry, but the truth is Alita is just a dud. It's a dud. Shame, but hey, what can you do? Captain Marvel, its opening day, at least it'll make more in 2 days than Alita made in its entire run in the States. I guess that's because we just live in a sad, sad world, but, well, that's the reality. So, yes, Captain Marvel's doing well. We have to see what that second weekend's gonna be. If it does well second weekend, then this movie's a all around success. And because, I mean, this movie could have just straight bombed, but it's clear audiences are responding well to it, or at least well enough to it. So I guess we'll just see what happens. But overall, for round one, it's Marvel 1, everybody else 0. So Marvel won this round, but you have to focus on the other rounds going forward. So yeah, that's all for Captain Marvel. At least box office, I guess. I don't know. How would I call it? Update. So yeah, make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, and I will see you all next time. And I am out.